Shaka Ilembe episode 4. Yeah, ne? So men have been denying their babies since the birth of a nation. Yeah, sleep with me. I'm gonna marry you. Sleep with me. We're gonna build a life together. Not the man going off and marrying some other woman. And when you come to report the pregnancy, he denies it. He claims he never penetrated you. The audacity, says Angakon. Yo, hello, hi, I am Lungile. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. It's going down on Shaka Ileb. Our forefathers have been at it, hey, denying paternity. So who are we in 2023 to think that, the status quo has changed? Men have learned something. Men have learned to man up and, take care of their children, claim their children. I mean, we know even nowadays, men are still denying paternity for a variety of reasons. You are in this relationship with this man. You, as the lady, think that, yes, we're going to be together for forever. We're going to marry each other. We're going to build a family based on his actions and based on what he's telling you, whispering in your ear, promising you. You believe him because you love him. Why wouldn't you believe him, Because you want the things he's promising you. So why wouldn't you believe him, And you sleep with him and a baby is conceived. He says it wasn't me. He says I didn't do it. My goodness, this has been going on for generations, and men to this day are still not ashamed. Knowing full well that he slept with you, therefore impregnated you, men still deny paternity. I mean, I would like to reference a show that just recently ended on Moja Love, Teenage Pregnancy. We saw that every Sunday. Those boys, what's his name, Osfiso, denying the fact that he's the one who impregnated Sbahle. Sfiso's reason was because he was scared. Sezanakarna's reason for denying impregnating Nandi is because he has so many pressures on him. He needs to put the nation first because he needs to marry the other girl. He must therefore deny that he impregnated Nandi. Never mind how this is going to affect and impact the life, the reputation, the dignity of the woman. On the show Teenage Pregnancy, how did this boy denying the child affect Bahle, the girl that he impregnated? Even now on the storyline, Shaga's mother herself was like, how do you think this is going to affect Nandi when you are denying the baby? The selfishness of men. Men remain selfish. Men remain putting themselves first in a lot of situations. And I guess it's a tale as old as time. Even our forefathers were still leading with selfishness. So anyways, thank God for the woman in his life who was like, we need to see the baby. The old way of checking paternity. I don't know what the elders were seeing when they were looking at the baby because, sometimes the baby can be born looking like mommy. What you gonna do then? Some of us look like our mothers. We don't look like our fathers, but it doesn't mean that our father didn't father us. So anyways, whatever. That's that. Now bring it back to 2023. Thank God there are contraceptives. Okay? Because one thing I'm not about to do is try to preach that people must not have sex or try to preach that people must wait until they get married to have sex. Look at the show. Even our forefathers were not all of them were waiting until marriage in order to have sex. I'll be delusional to think that in 2023, people are going to wait until marriage until they have sex. Why? Because I said so? No. But one thing that I would like to promote, contraceptives, birth control, family planning, okay? Love your man, but honey, as a woman, know that majority of the responsibility of the child is on your shoulders. If you as the woman is not ready financially, as in your zaga doesn't agree that you should have a child, socially you are not ready, when you're looking around you like there's no support structure for me to have this child, age-wise, yes, if you're too young, family planning, okay? Contraceptive, birth control. There are so many options out there. There's some type of injection, some type of implant. There is different types of pills, certain injections you can put inside you for different durations, 3 months, 3 years, 10 years. Who knows? IUD. Visit your local clinic and get family planning advice. It is free. It will save you a lifetime of having to be financially responsible for somebody, having to raise a baby that was not planned and that you are not ready for. You're going to struggle with a baby when you could have used contraceptions and as such waited until you were in a better space to have the child, you know? And also on the subject, in using contraceptives, as much as I am preaching the female modes of contraception, I would also like to mention that don't forget about a condom. You know, there are still STDs and STIs, HIV, to worry about. So even if you are on your pills, you're on an injection, an implant, or IUD, UID, IUD, one of the two, please make sure that you use a condom, especially if you have more than one sexual partner, especially if you know that you are not in a committed relationship. Even if you do have one sexual partner, if you and your partner have not had conversations about monogamy and being exclusive and just knowing that you will be faithful to one another and only being sexually active with one another, or even with all that, if you don't trust, because we are still human, people still gonna say what they want to say to get what they want to get from you. If you don't trust, discernment, please insist on protection. Please put yourself first. Be responsible and accountable for yourself first, your own health and the activities of your womb. So yes, men denying their babies, men making false promises is a tale as old as time. So just to make sure you don't find yourself in that situation that Nandi found herself in, contraceptives. That is all I have for this video. Peace.